All right, you're gonna hate hearing this. You
Huh?
have to start all over.
Did you shoot the target?
Mr. Foreskin himself. Shout out. Yeah, I'm healthy. I'm gonna catch it. Dude!
So we made a weapon of mass destruction. All right, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna be testing the effect infinity targets have on bullet velocities as they travel through. We get a lot of questions about how much the bullets slow down after they go through infinity targets. So we're gonna be putting numbers to that and testing that out today. We got 6 different calibers, ranging from 9mm to 7.62 NATO. We'll be testing all of those out and get you the results.
Yeah, we can trust these guns too. We got 7 calibers.
All right, over at this table, we have all our rifles, handguns, calibers we'll be shooting. Obviously, we'll be starting off with 9mm. We'll be shooting regular FMJ, Jell-O shots, as well as this Fort Scott munition, TY, tumble upon impact ammo. See how those velocities change. Obviously, they're all different types of 9mm, so we're gonna have different effects from the target. Other handgun round, we have 45 with this nice little 1911. We'll be shooting both FMJ and some hollow points, even though there's no hollow points, but for the sake of science. And then going into rifle rounds, obviously we have 300 blackout coming out of this 10-inch barrel. Obviously we'll be shooting Fort Scott munitions, TY subsonics. And then going into rifle rounds, we have a 8-inch barrel Bulgarian crank shooting 5.56, as well as a typical 14.5-inch Aero Precision 5.56. And then going into the more exotic stuff, there's Bulgarian AK, built from parts kit with AK Mario. That's gonna be shooting 7.62 by 39, as well as we got this Set Me shooting 7.62 NATO. I've been told this is a favela gun, but
Straight from down south.
yeah,
Where he's from.
we get us all on paper, get some numbers out, and then hopefully the chronograph doesn't break. This is a Blazer 115 grain FMJ. Pretty consistent. We'll call that just 1130. It's machined copper. It's a completely copper bullet that's like machined on like a lathe.
That's insane.
So I think that's what makes it tumble.
Mr. Foreskin himself. Shout out Fort Scott munitions.
And Colonel Sanders, because I'm hungry. All right, we got Fort Scott munitions, 9mm. It's a machined copper bullet that tumbles upon impact. So hopefully we get a nice little velocity reading. 1144. Up next we have Jell-O shots, ammo, 147 grain, right?
Yes, sir.
863.
It's an average of 862. Next up, we got 45 230 grain FMJ. 1047. All right, now I'm shooting hollow points like you're not supposed to do. I'm just gonna shoot it off the target so I can save flat stamina here. .1003.
Did you shoot the target?
Huh?
Did you shoot the target?
Yeah. Look at it.
No, I was trying to tell you to shoot like off,
Oh.
like miss the target.
I thought you meant like shoot off where we're shooting. I
Oh,
was like, oh, my aim right here.
this is why his shirt says what it says.
Damn it. Got COVID, bro. Fuck.
Yep. First up, rifle rounds. We got 300 blackout, 150 grain FMJ. These are supersonic. Should get pranked. 1731.
All right, we got an average of 1754.3.
Up next, Fort Scott Munitions 300 Blackout Subsonic. Super pretty copper bullet and it's very pointy. But it is a subsonic round. 1036. Want to see something sick?
Dude! How'd you do
I
that?
missed. The sound delay is so sick.
PSA action. You guys want one?
Multiple
All right, we're
choice.
testing 223 in the AK and then 223 in the Aero Precision.
All right, so we have PMC Bronze 223 55 grain. I can turn my fucking EOTech on. Testing. 2665. Ah, fuck. All right, we got Fort Scott 556 55 grain TUI ammo. 2829.
Holy! Trying to kill me?
All right, it's we got PMC Bronze 223 55 grain out of the 8-inch barrel. It is a Bulgarian 556 barrel. This is not PSA. Stop saying that, I'm gonna be pissed. 2306.
All right, you're gonna hate hearing this.
Huh?
You have to start all over.
What?
I'm just kidding.
Oh, Fort Scott TUI 55 grain 556.
Catch it!
2509.
Oh, that ammo sounded crazy, bro. Yeah, I'm healthy.
Grain. Now we have 123 grain 7.62 by 39. And 2355.
All right, and finally we have 150 grain. Fuck! All right, and lastly we have 150 grain 308. $27.11. Oh.
Shit.
Looks like so J-rigged. Perfect.
Hang a little higher. All right, everything's in the same position now. We just threw a gong in front of the chronograph, so we're gonna test the effect on velocity that it has as the bullet passes through. Obviously, we're gonna start off with 9mm 115 grain blazer. 1026.
Definitely can't be using this for like body
Nothing
armor.
crazy.
How many infinity targets till you're bulletproof? We gotta test that one.
All right, we got some blueberries from Jell-O shots. 833.
All right, next up we got 230 grain 45. 950.
I tried it already. 300 blackout, 150 grain FMJ. 1712.
1738.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's in jail.
Now we got Fort Scott TUI Subsonics. 1065. Full auto's fun, but it's expensive. All right, this is 223 PMC Bronze. 2628. Now we have Fort Scott TUI 556. 2847. PMC Bronze out of the 8-inch barrel. 2222. All right, now we got Fort Scott 2534. All right, now we got 7.62 by 39. 2356.
Set me 150 grain 308. 2723. All right, and now we got the 45 hollow points. 734. It's pretty slow.
83 minus 1015.
And it's 5, 27.
Oh fuck.
What do you,
Alrighty, so the results are in. Now I have HIV. Just kidding. So after all the data we gathered, there's some odd correlations, but let's just go down the list. Blazer 115 grain 9mm lost 47 feet per second. Fort Scott 115 grain TUI 9mm lost 68 feet per second. Jell-O shots subsonics lost 27 feet per second. 45 FMJ lost 76. The hollow point lost 256 feet per second.
Which is pretty crazy.
Yeah. 300 FMJ only lost 16. The 300 Fort Scott TUI subsonic only lost 1. 223 out of the AR lost 50. Out of the AK, it lost about 100. Out of the 8-inch barrel, the Fort Scott TUI 5.56 lost 19, and then the Fort Scott 5.56 lost 11, which is consistent with the AR. The AK 7.62x39 only lost 9, and then the 308 only lost 11. So obviously, as we get into the higher moving rifle rounds, they're moving so fast that there's not much friction to slow them down substantially, so they only lost like 10 feet per second, while the handguns, the 9mm are losing about
Like
between all of them, about 40 to 50 feet per second. Obviously the most substantial one was a 45 hollow point, which makes sense because it's basically taking all that material with it. It's obviously made to expand and slow down. And then what I thought was pretty interesting was the Fort Scott TUI ammo. It is made to tumble upon impact, but it is barrier blind, as they call it, so it could go through a wall and still travel straight and not tumble until it hits flesh-like material, which was interesting because I didn't see any bullets go through that first infinity target and tumble into the second, like we saw when we tested the 25 targets versus the 50 BMG. Basically, everything we tested would tumble and basically tear a giant hole through all the following targets, but the front target was fine. So that was interesting. It's a lot of numbers, and I'm brain dead, and we did science today, so.
Let's also keep in mind, I mean, we were testing 6 different calibers and staying behind the chronograph, like what is that, 12 to 15 feet the whole time?
Yeah, we're about 8 feet back, which is what's recommended by the chronograph instructions. We did shoot from the same spot each time. The only variable that changed when we put the target in place was obviously the target going in front of the chronograph, about 3 feet in front. Otherwise, everything else was pretty consistent and constant. I need a margarita.
Yeah, I'm ready for carambas now.
Yes.
Extremely.
Shameless plug. Sponsor us, please.
Think they let me in with this? This might
Fuck yeah, it's a Mexican
It's
restaurant.
gonna be my EDC now.
It's your Mexican FAO.
It's not an FAO. Thanks, Dad.
Do you hear my stomach?
Almost there. Go.
And that concludes our scientific research for today. So, as always, thanks for watching. Give your mom a hug from me. Apparently, that's not an FAL. And real quick, I gotta tell you guys something. Don't forget you could buy the best targets in the world at infinitytargets.com.